Welcome to a video where I'm going to share one of the key things CX leaders do different. It's part of a series of 10 things CX leaders do that are very successful. Let's go watch what one of the key elements is. Number three. What great CX leaders do. They close the loop. I know it's incredibly important that we get customer feedback. We get insights, we get NPS measurement, we get these surveys right. We really need to measure what's going on. But you know what's for me the biggest eye-opener of great CX leaders? They don't just collect feedback, no, they improve. And not only that, they create routines and build systems around it. They steer this element of getting feedback from customers and acting on it. It's not only just about fixing what's broken today. If you use your closing the loop in a brilliant way, you get contact with your customer, you gain a cultural difference. To be honest, I think that closing the loop might be a core element of CX. It's actually a fundament, and I see great CX leaders use it. I also know that many of you don't. So let's just get it a little bit here. I give you some practical things how you can improve closing the loop, and know that there's going to be a whole video just on closing the loop, because that's how important I think it. But for now, I think it's just a little bit of a thinking process I want to get you going. First of all, what is important in closing the loop? First of all, you've got the small loop. The small loop is where you connect with your customer. They send in a survey, they're not happy, you act quickly. Within 24 to 48 hours. That means you need to have a system around it. So you act quickly, but that means also you need to have your governance in the right space. You need to really have the conversation. Who's the owner? When do we call customers back? Who call customers back? Because of course it's often not you. You go friction hunt. And what do I mean with that? You close the big loop. You go make sure that those things that come back, for example, customers calling about a problem that they don't understand letters, you make sure that these letters improve and people don't have to call again. That's a call. And what a brilliant way is to go friction hunting. Also, what I think is important is sharing. You get so much great feedback from the customers that you share it internally. And don't just make it reports, no, share verbatim, share videos, maybe even you reading out what customers are saying in their open comments, in their verbatim. Then another one, just a suggestion. What I've seen 4 really brilliant CX leaders do is they close the meta loop. And now you're like, okay, Nienke, I'm lost. No, what I mean, you get all this feedback from customers. What if you, twice a year, email all these customers that have filled out your survey and tell them, these are the 3 things that we improved. I know a great CX leader, they did that. And you know what happened? It increased their response rate. And not only that, those customers that they sent it had an improved NPS. Hey, very smart thing, not big, but a smart thing to do, don't you think? It's also really important, and when you get this going and you've got your governance in place, you're calling customers back, you're improving, is that you measure and report on it. Now you're becoming a true leader. You're telling, these are the responses we got back, this is how many times we called back, and this is the impact it had on customers. Measure and report. Also, when things are going worse, in times of crisis, we don't have time to call these customers back, just keep on reporting. People say, why aren't we calling customers back? My dear friend, it's important that you really take a look at closing the loop in your organization. Are you involved? Are you responsible? And where can you improve? Just a practical tip, maybe next month, take your team and start calling back your customers yourself. It's very easy, it's very practical. And that's the end of tip number 3, close the loop.